Season 3, Episode 6. So much to unpack. Let's take this scene, for example. I got so excited when I asked down on social media, hang on, who is this woman with Fain? And down a rabbit hole I went. Want to come with me? Well, let's start with the real person from the book, and that is Shiaine Avarhin. She was a minor noble in Andor and once lived in Caemlyn. She was the only daughter of Lord Willim of House Avarhin, a minor and impoverished house of Andor, and she was killed by Mili Skane, who then stole her identity. Now, in my humble opinion, Mili Skane was the most successful Darkfriend in the books. To see her linked up with Padan Fain, oh my, buckle up, buttercup, indeed. As a young girl, Millie went to the White Tower hoping to become an Aes Sedai, but she couldn't channel it all and she was furious at this and turned and became a Darkfriend. Within a year, she had killed a man for the first time. Well, at least that was her first hired assassination. And over the next 7 years, she carried out 19 assassinations. But she killed more than double that amount on top just for her own personal reasons. So she is like bad frickin' news. She was thought to be able to find anyone or anything, and she led a whole circle that included nobles, most of whom were older than herself. One of her few failed assassination missions was when she was sent to kill Mat and Rand on the road to Caemlyn. Now, she was under orders from Jaikan Caradon to find the cache of Tarangril, Angril, and Sar Angril in Ebudar, and she was then ordered to kill Mat once he was sighted in the city. She hated Caradon, who mistreated her badly, and she takes up residence in Caemlyn on the orders of Moradin. Now, in the books, she got to kill Caradon, which she enjoyed immensely, and it was nearly as creepy as the way Megideon did him. Moradin then gave her Phalion to punish her for her failures in Ebudar. So this is what's really also interesting me, is that Mili Skane is linked to Moradin. While she might have to grovel to some of the high-level Darkfriends, she was under Moradin's protection, and her main mission was to create chaos in Andor. She was linked to David Hanlon, and when she ended up getting captured and put in the Royal Palace dungeons, Hanlon rescues her and she escaped the city, and that was the last we ever heard of her. So she was free and at large. So all of that was to say, here she is with Padan fucking Fain in the Two Rivers. What will happen? Is she going to be a throwaway character like Jarkin was, as Megideon sent him after Elaine, it seems, and he lasted like 5 seconds? Or is this Mili Skane who is going to prove to be a formidable assassin? I love how they twist up so many things. Oh my God. Could she take the place of Slayer? Oh, there are so many possibilities, and they're just like making things burst all over my little brain. Now, in the books, Millie never had any dealings with either Fain or Perrin. However, the fact she was under the command of Old Cully, who was a beggar that was somehow a high-ranking Darkfriend, and was also under Jaikan Caradon, who was a White Cloak, means it's pretty good to have her turn up with Fain, since we don't have Caradon doing his White Cloak shitfuckery. So she obviously couldn't come into the White Cloak camp with Fain, but if this is Mili Skane, she is the perfect Darkfriend to be leaving in charge of an army of Trollocs to create chaos in the Two Rivers. Well, you heard me out. What do you think? Please do leave me your thoughts and comments below, because this is just loony theory time as we wait for the next episode to unfold, which I believe will be called Golden Eyes. And now it's just time to chew the episode over and make fun theories.